Hey everybody, my name is Grayson, this is my friend Alex, and today we are reviewing his custom BMW M4. So Alex, this is your M4?
Yes, it's a 2015 M4.
2015 M4.
Yeah.
So I know this is custom from what we've talked about. What have you done to it?
Actually, the color is a Mola red.
Mola red?
It's from the BMW individual department.
Okay.
And I changed all the exhaust to AK, and I changed the downpipe, the BMC intake.
Alright, so it has the Akrapovic, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, the Akrapovic exhaust, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I put all the various carbon fiber body kit.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a beautiful kit you got going on, man.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, and about the steering wheel.
Oh, that's from the BMW M Performance. It's called the LED steering wheel.
So LED steering wheel with the Alcantara wrap and the carbon
Yeah.
fiber, right? And you got
Yes.
the paddle extenders right there.
Yes.
So we got the 7-speed dual clutch. Anything else?
Pretty much that's it. And other carbon fiber interior.
Yeah,
here.
so you got the carbon fiber, the extended leather going on up here,
Yes.
right? Or sorry, the full leather.
Yes.
Okay, full leather going on.
Oh, and I also tuned it to the 600 horsepower.
So tuned to 600 horsepower. And
Yes.
you said it has a GTS tune?
Yeah, it's a GTS program.
GTS program. Okay, sounds good. So this thing is pushing 600 horsepower to the
Yes.
rear wheels, eh?
Yes.
That's insane.
Oh, it's 600 horsepower on the engine, and it's almost around 500 horsepower on wheel.
500 to the wheels. Okay, so basically you're dealing with about 75 more than a normal
Yes.
M4, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's very impressive.
Actually, the normal M4's horsepower, the 430,
Yes.
it's not on wheel.
Not on wheel.
No, they're not on the wheel. It's on the engine.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
wheel horsepower is less.
Yeah. It's
Oh
less.
wow. Okay, that's insane, man. So you got definitely a good tune. You got a good setup here.
Yes.
And obviously this is probably the only one like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you own the. I've never seen a Mola Red before, so this is gorgeous. That's a throwback
It
to the
is.
E46, eh? Back in that era when they used to come with it.
It might
so.
be the only one in Ottawa.
I think so.
Yeah.
It very well could be. Thank you so much for letting us talk about your car. So now I'm going to take it for a spin and see what my thoughts are on it. So after just a few seconds of driving this car, you notice just how raw it is. And by raw, I mean this. In a normal BMW, let's say 440, you'll touch the pedal and you'll have some responsiveness. It'll take a second, but it'll be there. In this, downshift, and hold on. If a BMW M4 is a 440 on crack, this is a 440 on black tar heroin. So as he said, this M4 is pushing over 600 horsepower and 500 to the rear wheels. This makes for something that is absolutely insane and is a true monster. The first thing you notice once you get in this car is just how comfortable the merino leather seats are. It is one of the most comfortable seats I have ever felt in my whole entire life, and I've driven a decent amount of cars. It hugs you in really nice, and you feel very secure. Another thing I love about this car is this custom Alcantara steering wheel with the lights. It is something that I have never seen before, especially with the extended paddles here. It gives it a very nice look. This thing feels like the cockpit of a fighter jet. The best thing about this car, in my opinion, is the Akrapovic exhaust. Those pops sound like they're straight from a gun. One thing that really takes me back about this car is just how you can customize it as a driving experience. So right now I have it in Sport for the acceleration, Comfort for the shocks, and Comfort for the steering. So for me, I'm not one of those people that likes very hard steering. I kind of liked it to be a little bit more soft and forgiving. For suspension, I'm filming a video, so obviously I can't have it too crazy. But the Sport acceleration makes it a lot better. Sport Plus is very unforgiving, but this one you kind of have some wiggle room, but it still makes for a very sporty experience. So Alex has this car finished in Imola Red, which is a BMW individual color that isn't even on the spectrum. Same as Java Green, Matte Black. They're all in the individual category, which is basically not available and is very made to order. So this is truly a one-of-a-kind car. So right now we are in the back roads of the east end of Ottawa, and it really lets you, this is where this car belongs essentially. It belongs here or a racetrack, but this is the closest thing you'll get to a racetrack on public roads. This dual clutch gearbox is something that I am falling in love with currently. I drive a manual, and generally the only paddle shifters I've used are with automatic transmission. So this dual clutch is just, it's amazing. Like I hit the paddle and it downshifts. Or upshifts. There's no lag. Look at this. Shift, downshift, shift. It's instant. There's no lag. There's no delay, and it's probably one of the most intuitive transmissions I've had the chance to drive so far. And this is truly something that you can daily drive. There's nothing that's too harsh about this car, because you know, if you want harsh, you want that, then you can just change it in the settings. But if you want something you can just cruise around in, this is perfect. This thing has 600 horsepower, but drives just like any other car when you want it to. And then when you really want, you can just hit those paddles and it'll go. There's no lag. It's probably one of the most amazing cars I've had the chance to drive so far. So this car is equipped with the carbon ceramic brakes, which is a $10,000 option. And the crazy thing is, with most cars, if you really want to stop, you have to jam the brakes. This one, just touch it a little bit and it slows right down. So it's very comforting knowing that you're, in a very fast car, but you're in something that can stop if you really need to. It's a very amazing car in that perspective. And the crazy thing is, people really look at this thing. Like, you don't see a car like this every day. Most people, when they see a BMW, it's just, another BMW, so no one really cares. This one is truly something special. It is probably the most beautiful spec M4 I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, like, we were just taking a photo shoot with it a few minutes ago, and people pulled over like to come talk about it and take pictures, and it's just amazing what a car can do, in terms of bringing people together and stuff like that. And yeah, this is definitely something else. This isn't your average run-of-the-mill BMW or M4. This is just something completely out of the ordinary. So Alex, it was amazing driving your car. Thank you so much again, brother. It was a real experience. Anyway, like, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Peace!